Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thanks for taking the time to support the channel. We are back with a new Brothers War deck, slaying mythic rank with Selesnya Enchantments. This is a green and white mid-range deck, but it feels very much like an aggro deck if things go right. Some new cards into the deck with the set, which is fantastic. In today's video, we'll talk about those, breaking down the deck list in depth, the strategies, the synergies. Moving on to our gameplay footage, demonstrating all of this against the best players and decks in the world right now. Of course, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Once again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help support myself and future content. Let's take a look at the deck. All right, Selesnya Enchantments. Hello, hello, hello. In the trenches. This is our first new card for 3. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Pay 6, exile target non-land permanent that you do not control until it leaves the battlefield, activating this at sorcery and only once. So an Anthem effect, which is reduced through our Naturalist, and then will trigger the Hallowed Haunting and can exile stuff. This really just does it all, and it is no wonder that it is a mythic card, so we love it. And then we have Tocasia's Welcome for 3 mana, and enchantment here as well. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card, triggering only once each turn. And again, the tokens that we'll be generating through the Hallowed Haunting, 0 mana value. Those are straight up draws. The rest of the deck has a very low curve. Wedding announcement tokens, the same thing. And just like plenty of draw here, which we love. And I wish I could say that there were more new cards in the deck, but that is it. A very easy build for you to upgrade right now. You just have to decide how many copies of each do you want to run. Of course, there are things like Soul Partition that might go in the build, but we're not really worried about that today because we're going to be playing with the Weaver of Harmony using enchantment removal that we can double down on, right? So, it is a good card, but it's just not right for this build like the Trenches and Welcome are. They fit so well and they provide a ton of value. So, if you're unaware with the Selesnya enchantment deck, we'll break down that. Playing enchantments, reducing the cost of them, and, just flooding the field really aggressively. The Generous Wizard is a great example of this for 1 mana, 1/1. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Distributing +1/+1 counters, fantastic. Kami of Transience for 2. A 2/2 with trample, and whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on the Kami. At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return the Kami to your hand from the grave. Fantastic. We have the Jukai Naturalist for 2 is a 2/2 with lifelink, and enchantment spells you cast will cast for 1 less, right? Reducing the cost of that is fantastic. We have Michiko's Reign of Truth for 2. When it enters play, and on your next draw step, target creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment you control. So busted. And then exile and transform on 3. It's going to get +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment that you control, right? So really, really high value here. Weaver of Harmony for 2 is a 2/2, and other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. We can pay 1, tap it, to copy a target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets for the copy. This is good for all of our exile. In the Trenches included, as well as the Circle of Confinement and the Borrowed Time, right? We can double exile, as well as if we really want to double Michiko's +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment that we control. Really nice, even if you wanted to do the Wedding announcement, make the 2 1/1s, get the 2 counters on it. If you attacked with 2 cards, you draw 2, right? So that's very nice as well. Maybe making multiple spirits through Hallowed Haunting. So Weaver of Harmony fits really well within the deck, providing a ton of value. So Circle of Confinement, when it enters, exile creature with mana value 3 or less. It was a vampire, and they cast a vampire with the same name. Gain 2 life. Borrowed Time for 3, also an enchantment. Non-land permanent into exile, and then we already talked about the Trenches. Beautiful. Wedding Announcements. At the beginning of your end step, put a counter on it. If you've attacked with 2 cards, draw a card. If not, create a 1/1, and then accumulate 3 counters and transform it into the Festivities, pushing up all of your creatures. Katilda, Dawnhart, Martyr. Flying, lifelink, protection from vampires. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of permanents that we control that are spirits and or enchantments, which we will definitely be doing, and this presents a lot of life gain for us. And then we can equip it to a creature for the Disturb of 5 from the grave to receive the same effects. Hallowed Haunting, an enchantment for 4, and when you control 7 or more enchantments, creatures you control have flying and vigilance. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a spirit, and its power and toughness will be equal to the number of spirits that you control. Serra Paragon for 4 is a 3/4 with flying, and once during each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains when this permanent is put back into your graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and gain 2 life. And of course, the Wandering Emperor, also for 4, 3 starting loyalty as a planeswalker with flash. When it enters the battlefield, you may activate loyalty abilities as though they are instant speed for the turn. +1/+1/+1 counter on target creature. It'll also gain first strike for the turn. -1, create a 2/2 Sammy. It'll also have Vigi. -2, exile tap target creature, gain 2 life. And then finally, and certainly not least, it's AO River, the Dawn Sky Durgan for 5, a 5/4 with flying vigilance. And when it dies, look at the top 7, total mana value 4 or less permanents into play, non-land of course, or distribute 2 +1/+1 counters to all of your creatures, which is fantastic. Empire Endures, Sanctum as our utility lands, and we've got the Bushlands and the Farmlands for the consistency's sake. It's just a fantastic deck that we are having a lot of fun with. The upgrades are rare and mythic, but there are not a lot of them, and it's probably an existing deck that you already have. So if you're curious how to spice it up for the new set, well, look no further than Tocasia's Welcome and In the Trenches. This has been Selesnya Enchantments Deck Tech. Thank you for watching. Enjoy today's Mythic Rank gameplay footage. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all this, all that. And yeah, let's play some Magic. Going first, what an honor. Building into AO River. Cat, get the bottle. What now, brown cow? I guess jump over the fox or whatever. Or the fox jumped over the brown cow. Can you imagine? Let's reverse that. I'd like to see the brown cow jumping over the fox. Mono red aggro is out in full force. So, are you sure I can't do it? Probably just dead, you know, get blasted and all. Lazardus Blades. That's a good card. So, Kami. Take the double strike. Hit for 2. Down to 18. We're at 21. Lazardus Blade. I mean, you know. Freaking taser, dude. No block. Have fun. Why didn't they block it? Because we're not in gold, dude. Hey, get buffed, right? 6/6 coming in heavy. Does that get life gain? You're such a dirty dog, dude. Let's just take some of it back. Somehow I doubt they hit for 17 damage. They still wishing we blocked that. What now, brown cow? Hey, more double strike. I like it. Boros aggro decks are fun. Fifth land, fifth land. New. You don't know me. Hit for 10. You think, why aren't they dead yet? Well, it was all that life gain before. They'd like the double strike on the Geist. Oh. That's good. Gets us. We get them, though. It's life gain all up in here. We have plenty of life, though, because of our own. And we can bring this creature back through the Paragon if we don't get the land. For AO, which it should be there. I just wonder where. I mean, this is a pretty good card, too. And it triggers the Haunting, which I really like. That's most important. I will continue to attack. You have got to run out of life gain at some point. Still looking for our 5th land. Do you have trample? Yes. Ah, my bad. Down to 8. They might get it, dude. This is when you cast, so it would enter before this does. Do we have lethal ourselves, or do they have interaction, is my question. I think we can just take lethal like this. What would their spell be? We get it. Wow, that's close. A March. March can be cast for 0, taking that token. You know, that's kind of what my fear was there, and then it wouldn't be lethal. So, it's a good game, though. That's close. Going first. Pretty good land, I guess. So I've been told. If we can find a 3rd. I'd love to play this Welcome right away. Paying life. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Just play like a creature. A Harvester? That's pretty good. You can kill me next turn. An Underdog. That's good too, right? First we welcome. And then... I should draw. Drawing is good. No attack. We'll exile next turn. Just build into AO, right? It's only an Underdog, whatever. Go for it, bro. Down to 15. 3 mana. Kiki Jiki. We love to see it. Don't we? You don't? That's just me? Here's a land. Here's a draw through the welcome. I'm still gonna ward the dog. Well, no, I'm not. Don't kid yourself, HGG. It's the treasure. They probably need the treasure. Hit for 4. Up to 18 ourselves. Hopefully we don't get slashed here. 2 lands, double draw, could be worse, I think. No blocks, down to 15 again. 4th land out. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Push up our life gain. This dog is escaping me. I wanted to hit it, but we're not able to. We hit for 9. Oh my gosh, down to 7. We got some good cards in hand as well. Kiki is annoying, but whatever. It's summoning sickness right now. Wedding announcement's good. It's not beating us, though, I don't think. They've got something. That was a manual pass. I think we hit with the visitor as well, and then we Paragon it back. Interesting. Well, that's more expensive than I can really pay. So it kind of looks like maybe just a Wandering Emperor instead. Good game. Going first for the first time in my entire career. It's true. It's a nice 1, 2, 3. Ugh, mono black though, you know? It'll never be nice enough. Hit for 2, like a champion. Sorry, 1. This should be an enchantment. And it should push the visitor up. It happens from time to time. Hit for 4. Yikes, down to 15. Creature in play. No blocks. Could literally care less. Thanks for tapping your creature. Don't you! Into exile too. I hate that so much. I'm gonna take that draw. Oh, you betcha. Oh, you betcha. How else would we get the land? Just draw the cards, right? Four cards in their hand after the draw. That shadow is so good against us. At least those went to the grave, you know? Big time. next turn. Because I want to be able to play something at the same turn. Invoke Despair. Back to back. Fair and playable. You are a brave soul. Probably removal here. Third Invoke Despair. Little Gixaroni. Down to 8. They go to 7 with the draw. Underdog in play. Tapped out. That's a lot of value. Just get the chump blocker out. We've got a good blocker with the Paragon. They're going after it. It's crazy. Sure. We gain 4 life. Up to 12. Oh, Liliana. Oh, another Gex. I thought it was a Liliana sacrifice. I was like, no, you fool! We get lucky. So we have 6 available mana. Land out. 7. So close. What if we play and then Doogie? Or just hold up the Emperor? That might be smartest. Take our 3. It's either push Kami up, make a spirit token, or hold Strict Exile. I think the Strict Exile is good. It's all yours. Now, Liliana. Drawing. We can wander in a token with flash, right? That's what we were trying to avoid. But instead, since they're tapped, we can just dodge it. We'll lose our walker, but again, you know, just make that token. And then we can sack that as the creature instead. Hit for lethal. Get out of here, mono black. Going first. Not a great hand, but it's there. You know, it is a hand. There's some cards in it that we can play. Amazing, right? I would have never, ever guessed. Jace Puppet as a pet. I like it. I'm not a big fan of mono black, though, my friend. You want to maybe nip that in the butt and play a different color. We will lose that to a Graveyard Trespasser. Le Trespasser. Here's a Wedding. It's pretty good against like a Liliana on 3 rather than just one creature. And then next turn we can play both creatures here. Graveyard Trespasser. Oh, there she is. Both very good 3-drops. Oh. Interesting. I don't want to lose the Wandering Emperor, but, well, I'm fairly certain that's what will happen. We have a big board, though. Hopefully that's not some field wipe. Board wipe. People get upset with me when I call it a field wipe, but it's called the battlefield. It's not called the battle board. There's the discard. That's what we were worried about. Sorin, good blockers, and we're in top deck city. Top deck city. Top deck city. Nice, bro. It will flip, and we actually won't get a double draw, I don't think. Because it'll do one, then the other. But I will take a draw. And kill both Planeswalkers. Right, because it's 3, and then the first one flips it, and then once it's transformed, there's no more draw effect, right? Just take it home. You jerk. Oh, you jerk. End turn. Keep the planes to discard, maybe. Ouch, it takes our boy with the raid. Boom, Deep Beyond, TA. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Get blasted. Happily discarding the planes like we talked about. Bingo bango. Ready for bongo. Can we get it? That's a bongo if I've ever seen it. Okay, opponent goes first, and we don't have any land. I mean, we do. And if we get a third, it's pretty good. Maybe. We'll see. That's not it. Hello. Good game. Ah, there it is. Big money, no whammies. Yeah, I mean, this Kami's out. That's probably not great. Ooh. Do we lose our Kami? Certainly hope. Yep. It'll come back later. We want to double play on 4, so definitely play a 3-drop. Katilda out as a 1/1, you know, kind of fulfills that self. It is a spirit, right? So that's safe to play, and, you know, now we pray. Oh my gosh, this is pretty good for them. I mean, this is at combat damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, this triggers twice. Y-E-S. There it is. Take those draws. Gixie boy. We double drop next turn as well. Let's just try to, you know, grab our life back. Like, we have life gain as long as they don't. And also as long as there's no removal. A sleeper. That's actually good news. No, 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 no. Bad news here, bad news here, bad news here. Very bad news. Ouch. And that's a big hit. 4, 6, 9 damage. No blocks. AO River. Triple draw. Triple draw, dude. Ay caramba. Oh, a quad draw, actually. Quad draw because of the double strike. Lord have mercy. Holy. Enough cards in your hand there? Bro. Bro. So this takes it to 3, 4. And then we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. I wish we had this other land. That forces them to block. Well, actually, it doesn't. Should I be blocking with it, since it doesn't matter? 18. They hit for 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, they could hit for a lot of damage. What if they play Sheoldred and then draw a bunch? Then we're dead anyways. Then we're dead no matter what, dude. It's Sheoldred. Let's go. Down to 1. So close. So freaking close. Now the question is, did we need that blocker? Did we overextend? I think so. I want to see them have it. They have to power up the Dragon Engine. Get more value from that double strike, and that's what we would have wanted to block, I guess. Don't you? I think probably should have held back the Weaver on hindsight, but I like to live on the edge, you know? It's for the entertainment value. Do they have it? You know? Good thing we didn't hold it back, because they just removed it. And then, oh my god. Bro, what's mine say? Massive. You can't do this. I'm sorry. That would have been cool. Damn, dude. That was good. And nothing matters anyways. That must suck. Not being able to draw. It shows you how good Gix is though, like crazy. Crazy. This is still a match somehow. I want to leave them Gix. They used that... I think we got it, dude. They used that secret button we were talking about. Nice. I mean, I think we're okay here with the defenders. They're tapped out. So we stay alive. You know, we're above 5 for that end total and hit for lethal. Yikes! This looks like a mulligan, which is sad because we've got our new card here. And a 1-drop, but I can't guarantee it planes. I can here. New card, beautiful. You're a little bit later. Hopefully we don't flood. If I just threw that Paragon away and we flood... That's not funny, dude. Should have thrown a land. Damn it. I hate breaking, though. It sucks. I'm going to play slow. I just don't want this to be countered right away. They probably burn it. Oh, it's the... I hate this deck. I mean, it's alright. We just don't have any answers for it in our particular build. I'm tempted just to push it up by 1 more. But as far as they know, this is protection. I wish it was. Mending into a depopulate. Do they have their multiverse here yet? No, not yet. Kiki. Pretty good. Okay. I'm going to take the Fable so they can't discard. Try to swing for 8. I'm sure there's no block. They probably just want the treasure, right? But we just want to try to hit for as much damage as we can before this all crumbles down into a depopulate. Why not attack first for the treasure, bro? Remember, we can exile something of theirs for 6, which will be that multiverse, I believe. Sorcery speed, though, so... Oh! Or that. Cool, dude. Alright, well, let's take that instead, I guess. It's definitely not something we can leave there. Oh, enters the battlefield, draw a card. I like that, actually, quite a bit. They have so many cards in hand, like, if they get a Farewell, we're done. Farewell is so good for them here. Any enchantment removal. Make a Sammy. I hate this land. Make another. Hit for 5. Probably into one of their Wandering Emperors. Goes through down to 10. Land in hand to bluff. Could I top deck a Michiko, please? Oh, is that your second, right? Not third. Feels like I only draw land in this game. Accurate feeling. I mean, it helps, I guess. It triggers the haunting, and that's something that we like. Here's another Sammy.
Keep watch for intruders.
I'm sure they have the right card. If you don't stop casting those depopulates, we are going to have an issue. Brutal, dude.
Remember your training.
Tempted to just cast it for the token, but I don't think that's a great idea. We have another hard exile. It's our second trenches. What I would give for a Stone Brain. I just invoked the land because that's all I had in there. Don't worry, dude. That's all I've got too.
May your blade strike true.
Literally. That was such a Chad play right there. Right? I gotta draw here too. Brutal, right? This is a good excuse to cast this. Here for 4. It's blocked anyway, so it's nice to kind of spread it out. Nice hand. I wonder what theirs is like. Ouch. Oh, there it is. Oh, Portal for Phyrexia. I hate you. There's no freaking creatures to take, so... You're mine. Don't worry, I'll draw another land. I guess if we played lands, we would have been able to play this announcement. That's kind of my bad, I guess. Being stubborn because they're just... We cannot quit drawing lands. I guess that's good. Discarded a portal. Bringing it back, obviously. There it is. You've done it again, Bill. Into a draw. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Do you think they have another depopulate?
I guess that's that. Keep watch for intruders.
Let's see it, dude. I want to see your 4th depopulate or farewell. Hulking, enter the battlefield, the copy of an artifact creature you control accepts as an artifact of Phyrexia. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. You're a legend, Harry. Oh my god. So close. I said I wanted to see it. We got just what we asked for. Can I top deck like my 9th land? Oh no, sorry, that would be my 12th land. Yes! Loving those lands. We're back in the air. For now. I doubt we remain that way. Thanks for the follow. No Michiko. No Michiko for me. My opponent, every time. Me? No. You want to land? You're a legendary. Rating for 8. 5 shy. Whoa. 5, 10, 17. Down to 4. 3 mana available, 2 cards in hand. There's no way you're still... Yes! Very cool. Only attack with 1 because we need the blocker made. I can understand they have vigilance. Legendary. Legendary. Meanwhile, on the other side of the field, just nothing but D's, dude. Holy, I kind of wanted to draw another land there, though. Like, that kind of sucks. Our opponent goes first, and I don't like the hand. This screams mulligan to me. And I'm glad it did. Hello. Keep 6, toss the Weaver. It is what it is. Oh. Bro. What's mine say? Dang, dude. It's a mirror match. I'll trade with you. Give me that naturalist, Dave. Give it here. Do it. Do it. No? Oh, that is good. That's why they didn't do it. I might regret that. It's a nice top deck. Keeping things spicy. On Hello Good Game Entertainment. Spirited Companion, that's something I do not have in the deck. We've got the new draw instead. Shh, don't tell anyone what it is, though. Get Fanged. Also not using that. I appreciate the Death Touch, and it's really good. Oh my god! Okay, that's... Casually play 3 cards in a turn. Legend. We only have the 2 white sources, so. Wow. Death touch, eh? Remember when I was talking shit about the death touch? Crazy good. Michiko's broken, let's just be honest. If they can get in the air, they win. They probably do. What else you got? Surely you're triple casting again. Okay. And I thought we were doing well. Oakley Dokley, Selesnya Enchantments. A very good deck. It pops, it's aggressive. But you know what? The rest of the meta is just as aggressive. So, you know, it's fine. If you like this style, by all means, go for it. I do believe that, you know, some potential protection in lieu of Serra Paragon is, you know, maybe on the table. We've seen a lot of graveyard control, which kind of sucked and limited that. However, maybe it just needs to be built out into a best of 3 deck, right? That's definitely something that we could do. Regardless, it's very powerful, and I'm sure it only gets better from here. As, you know, we get more eyes on the deck, in the trenches, the welcome. Maybe there are some other cards within Brothers War that could go in the deck that I'm missing. Definitely don't hold back. Let me know in the comments below, and we can go from there. Thank you all so much for watching. The Brothers War packs are en route, on their way, and we can begin opening those at the end of the video as well. Become a YouTube member for access to our exclusive YouTube live streams every single Sunday. I take an hour out of my day to sit down with you, the YouTube member, and we can do literally whatever. Well, we've got a plan, but we can do whatever you want to, right? So become a member, come say hi, and you know, we'll see you soon. In the next, definitely check out the other Brothers War decks as well.